Hello friends, this is Nirmal here for Technique, and today we're going to review the camera on the Samsung Galaxy On 5. So Samsung Galaxy On series is a new series, and the On 5 and On 7 were announced a couple of days back, and this is a budget smartphone which is priced rupees 9k in India. And this device has an 8 megapixel rear camera with LED flash and also 5 megapixel front facing camera. So it's a budget smartphone with pretty decent specs all around, and this also has this latest Android 5.1 Lollipop. Now let's see the camera interface first, and then let's go to the camera samples and how it performed. So let's open the camera interface. So interface wise, you can see this is a lot similar to any other Samsung phone, be it the J5, the J7, even the Samsung Galaxy Note also has a similar interface. And on the left side you have the effects, the timer mode, the ability to turn on or off the flash. Then you have the settings here. You can record videos in Full HD mode. The picture size is 8 megapixel 4:3 and 6 megapixel 16:9. So that's the options available. Then we have the option to review pictures and the default set of options. Now on the right side you have the option to view the gallery. We have the option to record the videos, take pictures, then switch to front facing camera, and finally we have the modes. Now if you select the modes, we have basically 5 options. The auto mode, that's where most of us take photos. Then we have the pro mode. Pro mode allows you to control white balance, ISO, and the exposure values. You can have manual control over them. Then we have the panorama, continuous shot, and the beauty phase. So these are self-explanatory things. So let's go back to the auto mode. So all in all, the camera interface is pretty simple and almost similar to any other Samsung phone. Nothing's changed here. We have the options on the left side and on the right side. Decent amount of features are also included. And we also have effects. You can see some of the effects are included. Then pro mode allows you to control manually control the settings. So those are the options available. While the camera interface is pretty decent all around, one of the issues we faced while using the camera was the autofocus. The autofocus was not really that quick, and it took almost 2-3 seconds to keep the object focused. And whenever we take the photos, then again the focus went out of and the focus was not really spot on, and we faced issue multiple times with autofocus, especially for the close-up shots. The focus works pretty annoyingly, and at times photos are blurred and you have to recapture them. So that's one issue with autofocus, but otherwise it's pretty quick camera. You can see it takes the photos pretty quickly, and not much of issues except for the focusing issue. Now let's move on to the camera samples which we have taken. So first step, let's see the daylight shots. So daylight shots, you can see from the images, they have a pretty decent amount of detailing. The sharpness levels are also pretty decent for a budget smartphone. You can see the colors have come pretty well on this device, and the 8 megapixel shooter does pretty decent job all around in this price point, which is dominated by a lot of 13 megapixel cameras. If you take the competition like the Coolpad Note 3, the Eureka Plus, the Lenovo K3 Note, all of these have 13 megapixel shooters in the same price point. Now Samsung is offering just an 8 megapixel shooter, and you can see some of the samples have come pretty good, we would say, and almost comparable to what we achieved on 13 megapixel shooters. So in the daylight shots, the photos have come pretty good all around, and we would say it's a decent budget smartphone with a decent 8 megapixel camera. You can see some of the close-up shots. Again, detailing looks pretty good. Overall clarity also looks pretty good. You can see the colors have come really good on the close-up shots. So overall, we would say this is a decent 8 megapixel shooter in this budget category, and does perform pretty well. Now talking about the low light experience, this is where the camera isn't impressive. The low light photos are noisy and doesn't look really that good. Even with decent amount of lighting, there is high noise levels in the photos, and not really recommended for low light shooting. The flash works pretty decently and is able to retain the colors. So photos with flash have come pretty decent, but the other photos with low light experience was not that great. Now this phone also comes with a full HD video recording, and the recording again is pretty good, but the annoying aspect is the autofocus again, because the autofocus, the continuous autofocus, doesn't work really well. And you can see the video sample, there is a lot of disturbances because of the autofocus. So that's one one issue. So apart from that, we would say it's a decent 8 megapixel shooter in this price point. Now there's also a 5 megapixel front facing camera. We can see this camera. This is the 5 megapixel camera we are taking. So you can also see there are effects included. Then we have this beauty mode. You can change the beauty mode, and in the front facing camera you can take in 5 megapixel full HD video recording is again supported on the front facing camera. And some decent amount of options are also included. You have the gesture control, and in the modes, if you see, there is a selfie, wide selfie and interval shot. So these are the options available in the selfie camera, and it's a pretty decent. Here you can see some of the samples taken with this front camera, and they come pretty decent overall. So this 5 megapixel front facing shooter is a pretty decent camera all round. So now talking about the overall aspect, so is this device a really good camera? We would say it's an average camera, not bad, not it's the best in this category. It's a performing camera in daylights and also close-up shots, but in low light it isn't really a performer. Even in the video recording, it was pretty good video recording, but the autofocus was the issue. So that was the camera review of the Samsung Galaxy On 5. So hope you liked this video. Don't forget to hit the like button and also subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.